And I think maybe you think accountability means it's your fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm tying it to. Is like
accountability and blame aren't the same for me.
Okay.
Just taking responsibility. Hello, my little bear cubs, and welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Therapy. I need to remind you that we are not therapists. We are not experts. This is not a substitute for therapy, and this is not professional advice in any way. This was you just now.
I was looking at your shot.
Can you be with me in the room?
No.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Thanks for being here on YouTube. While you're here, subscribe to the channel. Give us a like, a comment, share the video, whatever, dude. You're going to hear some ads. You're going to see some ads. You're going to hear some ads. There's some sponsorships. And honestly, our sponsorships, every single product we use. So we can vouch for all of them. The links are below if you want to try any of them out. If you'd like to support the podcast, Patreon. You get ad-free episodes. There's a few tiers going on over there. We got a whole other podcast. We're doing live streams if you want to hang out with us, all that. Anything?
No.
I guess I'll do all of it. Now.
We do have new merch. Okay.
I was talking.
Okay.
If you sign up for Patreon, we're giving treats now. If you want ad-free episodes, we're going to send you a little sticker. It's a fucking cool sticker.
It is a cool sticker.
A lot of time went into designing that sticker.
That's true.
Maybe too much time. If you sign up for the other tier, the second tier where you get the other shit show, you get after the pod, you get ASMR, you get all the bonus stuff. We're going to send you that sticker, and then we're going to send you a little print that we sign. The print. Took a lot of time to design. It's a pretty cool print.
It's pretty cool.
We're going to sign it. I'm going to address the envelope myself by hand. You can see how shitty my handwriting is.
It's true.
And then if you do the big tier with the live streams, we're going to send you a t-shirt as well. And all this stuff, we're not selling anywhere. We're not giving it away anywhere. It's only for Patreon. So if you want to support the pod, we give you a little treat. Check it out. We also have merch available. secondhandtherapypod.com. If you want to contact us, right there. It's also in the episode description below. I'm out of things to say.
I did see him addressing envelopes yesterday. He had his little feather pen out. He was dipping it.
I dipped my feather pen onto my tongue, just like that.
No, you dip it in the ink, and then you do that. Have you never seen
hold on.
timey?
You're saying it goes in ink and then your mouth?
I think so.
Well, that makes no fucking sense.
I didn't think so either.
Right?
Hey.
Huh? I don't know how it works.
I don't either.
I did not have my feather pen out. We do have little secondhand therapy stickers, and I use those to seal the envelopes. It's like a little wedding invitation. That is true.
Well, you're invited to join us on Patreon.
You are. Did you like signing the things?
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Be honest.
I always like signing
I know.
things.
You're such a fucking egotistical animal, dude.
Was that a trick question?
No, it was a question that I knew the answer to. Did you feel tricked?
Yeah.
Well,
felt like a setup.
You're easy to trick. Very stupid. Thank you for being here, guys. We appreciate you very much. Patreon.com/secondhandtherapypod. If you want to get a winged invitation from us. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye. Hello, my little bear cubs, and welcome back.
Secondhand Therapy.
And we know that. You know about wabi sabi?
I don't know about wabi sabi.
Why don't you know about wabi sabi?
It sounds too spicy for me. It's a sauce, right?
I'm upset.
Why?
I'm going to tell you about wabi sabi.
I would love to hear about
Wabi sabi.
sabi.
It's a Japanese philosophy or principle. I'm not an expert. I just learned about it in therapy this week.
Oh, okay.
Wabi sabi is the art of imperfection.
Ooh.
You ready? For example, I'm sure you've seen this. Japanese pottery.
Mm-hmm.
You drop the pot, it breaks, you piece it back together, you fill it with gold or red or green or whatever, and that's the pot now. You can see all the cracks with the colors. And the pot is now stronger when it has been put back together and reinforced like that. Wabi sabi. Wabi sabi, the art of imperfection.
Wow. So how does that apply to you?
Hey, man, be imperfect. Just be okay being imperfect. Because as you piece it back together, it's going to be better than it was.
Mm.
And it's going to be stronger than it was. And it's going to be more useful than it was. And that's wabi sabi. How do you feel about that?
It's I like it because I struggle with being not perfect or presentable. And so wabi sabi is...
Hold on. What's the difference between perfect and presentable? Because presentable sounds like your appearance.
Oh, no, presentable just means like what I think of when I'm thinking of presentable is like my mother in the house. So even though the house wasn't perfect, right? Like it wasn't deep cleaned and she didn't like steam the carpets or whatever. But if you were to stop by randomly at the house, it would be presentable. It would be tidy. It would be clean, but it's not going to be like perfect. So presentable.
That sounds like appearance.
It is.
Because I said it sounds like appearance, and you said no, and then went on to describe appearance. And I've become angry. We're 18 seconds in to this bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of also like, I think it goes into action too. I need to be presentable while I'm driving. If you're riding in the car with me and I'm not, like, I'm not going to be a perfect driver, but I need to be,
I've driven with you a lot.
Quote unquote presentable. So you're not like, Jesus Christ, this fucking guy.
Yeah. Dude, whenever you're driving, you always explain everything that's happening.
Yeah, I have to narrate just so you know, like, hey man.
Yeah.
I got it.
I thought that guy was pulling out over there.
My little commentary.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that guy. And then this.
I thought he was going to come over, and then I saw that. Hey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to be presentable.
Huh.
You can't leave my car and be like, God, don't ride with Malone.
I think that every time I get out of your car.
That's not true.
I think sometimes I'm like, I should get a second car because with my truck isn't practical for us to take. So you usually drive. Mm-hmm. I have thought about like, I should get a little car so I could drive more.
Are you being serious right now?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Why does that matter?
Because I want you to feel safe and comfortable when you're riding in my car.
Well, you can't control how I feel. So, whoops. Anyway, I'm going car shopping this weekend. It might have to do with you. It might not. We'll never know.
Now, when you say now this is going to get, I don't want to spin out here. This isn't going to be a
well, you're not driving,
conversation.
So. Got him. Ooh, got him.
But when you say things like, when I say something like, I want to make you feel comfortable or safe.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I'm trying to do my best to make you feel that way. And you're saying, well, you can't do that at all.
Yeah.
And I'm saying a little bit because if I'm just fucking crazy and reckless and all that shit, then like I'm not making you feel safe or comfortable. And so what I'm saying is like, there are ways that you can try to be good to and for people.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't understand how you... I don't want to say how. I don't understand why that's measured in the other person.
Because I feel like who's ever driving, it's their responsibility to like be a good host. That's what you're doing. You're hosting.
Okay.
Do you disagree with that?
Yeah. I think you're responsible for everybody's safety in the car, but you're not as responsible for them feeling safe in the car. Because you could drive perfectly, have no brake checks, no horns, no yelling, and somebody could still get out of the car and not like what happened.
Sure.
So, and then what I'm hearing is then you're like, fuck, I got to drive better. No, you don't.
Yeah, for me, I'm saying, by trying, I mean, you're not brake checking and yelling and doing whatever. Like, that's trying to make you feel comfortable and safe.
When did that become a priority for you? Because
Hey, one,
I have one.
shut the fuck up.
I'm being 100%. I have a vivid memory
Oh, God.
of being in the car with you,
Mhm.
and you were a fucking maniac.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
You're
know
not
when
going to
this
remember
was.
it. We were driving from Tucson to Phoenix. It was you.
Uh-huh.
You were driving.
Okay.
Your ex-fiance was in the front seat, and I was in the back seat.
Okay.
And it's when you had your Prius.
Okay.
Okay. And so we're on I-10 going from Tucson to Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Somebody in a Mustang or some like dickhead muscle car passes us on the shoulder.
I'm angry. I'm re-angry.
Yeah. So he screams by us on the shoulder and then gets in front of us.
Yeah.
And you come unglued. And then you floor the Prius like you're going to catch this Mustang. You're not. And like you're like gripping on the steering wheel, just like seething. And I go, hey, bro, your girl's in the car. Let's not do this right now, huh? And then your ex-fiance goes, I don't need you to protect me, Lou. And I was like, tight. So that was the situation.
I don't remember that,
Does that sound plausible?
but it does.
Yeah.
And
I remember that very vividly. I was like, one, you're not going to catch this guy in a Prius. Two, what happens when you do? You kill everybody? You're going to run them off the road? Like, what are we do? What's the end game here?
Justice. I want justice.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't pass people on the shoulder, man.
You're not supposed to. It's a dick move.
Yeah.
But bro, dude, your girl, I don't need you to protect me. Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to protect all three of us right now. And I thought if I put, hey, your girl's here, let's not act like a fucking asshole. I thought that'd be the one that got through. Okay?
Listen, I love that. I love her response for all of us.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah. I thought, you know what? It's times like these where I thought I'm more healed.
Yeah.
But retelling that and you
Yeah.
saying her response, in my head, I was like, that's my girl. And listen, that's
Yeah.
toxic. And
Hey, hey, hold on. It always was. Right? And we know that.
I'm just saying it's a moment of reflection that I'm like, oh, I thought I was further along, but there's still a little part of me in the inside that goes, yeah. Tell him, babe.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, old Bonnie and Clyde in the Prius.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish it would have been great if you caught him and they just kicked the shit out of both of you. And I just sat in the back seat and watched you guys get in and be like, ready? Ready to go? I was going to help, but no one needed my protection. So I just sat in the car, in the Prius.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you start caring about it? That's the question.
Also, that was, let's also, like, that was a decade ago.
That was 2023.
That was not.
You believe me for
I
a
had to
second?
do the math. I was like, was I engaged?
Yeah.
No.
No, it was a while ago.
Yeah. Have you felt safe in recent trips with me?
Sometimes.
Jesus Christ, this fucking guy.
I've never felt unsafe, but also the thing that bothers me the most driving with you now, and it doesn't happen as often because we don't take long drives as much.
Yeah.
Which is when you're on the road, we go in city to city. You drive with your knee a lot.
I do.
You also play Netflix on your phone and put it over the speedometer. I hate that. You also drive with your knee while you're eating a full meal.
Let me tell you something.
You're a very distracted driver. And I can't stand that shit. I do not like driving with people who are distracted.
Yeah, we're out on the open road.
Yeah, I don't need you to justify it. I'm telling you about my feelings. That's why I don't like. That's what I don't like.
Hey,
But that
that's
doesn't
fair.
happen as much anymore because we have short drives.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll take that criticism.
Yeah. But safety, I mean, you yell, you scream at your windshield a lot. But like, I just know that's an outlet. It's more annoying than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah. Wabi sabi,
Wabi sabi.
What? You don't like wabi sabi?
I do. I
But-
do. But again, it's hard for me because,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to be presentable.
Yeah.
And those things are presentable once they're fixed. I think that's it, is like being seen while you're still in pieces, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody comes by your, let's take the vase, for example. You got a vase, you drop it, now you get it's half put together and you're
I said pottery,
gluing it.
but yeah.
Sure. A vase is pottery.
No, it isn't.
Really?
When I think
You
of
can't make a vase.
when I think of a vase, just the most pretentious fucking way to explain it. When I think of a vase,
Yes, Fraser.
that was very when I think of a vase.
What do you think of a vase?
I actually do think of a vase as being glass. You know, it could be ceramic. I got you. I'm with you. So the vase.
You got a vase, and it's half put together. You're in the process of it.
Have you ever said vase?
No,
Seriously?
no, dude.
Same.
What?
It's a vase.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, I'm a fucking asshole.
yeah. It's half put together, and somebody stops by the house,
Yeah.
and you got a half vase sitting there, all shitty.
Half a vase, yeah.
But he can't be. People can't see that.
Why? What are they going to think?
This guy's a piece of shit.
Good God.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me get my little book. I wrote down the other one because I forgot what it was called.
That doesn't resonate with you?
No.
You're okay with people seeing?
My broken vase?
Yeah.
I'm a broken vase. I'm putting it back together.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that, you piece of shit? I'm like, oh, that's my vase. I'm repairing it. What would you do? Just buy a new one? Cool. Nah, I don't think, that doesn't bother me. Hello, my little bear cubs. We have a new sponsor, and that new sponsor is BetterHelp.
Yes.
BetterHelp is an online resource for therapy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if
Who would've guessed it?
Who would have guessed it? I don't know if you know about the show, but we're actually very pro therapy around here. Very pro therapy.
That is the rumor that's going around.
It's helped me a lot.
Really? Tell me more.
It really has. You don't notice a change in me? Is that what you're saying?
I do.
Okay, then. Has it helped you?
Absolutely. I'm in BetterHelp right now, and my therapist is awesome.
Your therapist sounds pretty great. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, I'm so happy with him. And like whenever we have to reschedule or something changes, it's so easy. It's like literally like 2 clicks and it's done.
I have to call mine.
Ugh. Boo.
It's terrible. But here's what I will say. I was always very much an in-person therapy kind of setup for myself.
Yeah.
I'm on telehealth now. Way better.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, doing therapy like from your couch or like where you're in your space where you're comfortable. Oh, dude, I'm doing way better.
That's one of the best parts of BetterHelp is that I get to do it from my cozy little corner chair.
Yeah.
I dim the lights. I light a candle. It is therapy time.
Yeah. I don't ever want to go back to a therapy office again. So that's where we're at. Now, since they are a new sponsor of ours, they were nice enough to give us a little discount code for you to use. So,
ooh, a little treat.
Yeah, if you're hearing this, maybe you're in between insurance and you would like to start some therapy, or maybe you've never been to therapy and you really want to try it out. BetterHelp's a really good start. They make it easy to find and pair up with somebody, and it's very affordable. So if you want to give it a shot, you can use the discount code they gave us. You can go to betterhelp.com/secondhandtherapy or just betterhelp.com, and it'll ask you where you heard about it. Choose Secondhand Therapy. They'll give you 10% off your first month. Try it out. Start your healing journey. Changed my life. Did it change your life?
I'm changed.
He's changing.
What about like a messy house?
I don't like a messy house when no one's seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, messy house all kind of bothers me. But if someone were to come over and the house was messy, it might bother me more. I could see that. But I wouldn't think it was a reflection on me, I don't think. I would just, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know why it would feel different. But something. You're onto something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all perception.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the perception. Maybe I am. I don't know. Why would I give a shit? Why would I care more?
Yeah.
Interesting. Don't know.
Does it go into responsibility for you? Maybe not perception, but like
probably accountability. I would be like, yeah, I know the house is messy. It is what it is, man. Like something like that. I would acknowledge that the house is messy, and I'd be like, yes, it is. That is true. Yeah, I don't think I'd apologize for it though.
Oof.
I'm not big on. Yeah, sorry, it's such a mess. Man, that doesn't sound like something I'd say. Maybe. I don't think so though. Can I give you my other Japanese principle?
Sure.
Well, I pulled out my book and then you started yapping.
I was curious.
All right. This other one. Ichigo Ichi. I think I pronounced that right.
Okay.
Ichigo Ichi. Take a guess.
It comes, it goes.
Kinda.
Yeah, dog. Let's go.
I'm not an expert on any of this, so I'm just going to give you my understanding.
Right.
Ichigo Ichi is a principle of essentially every time you do something is the last time you do it. So it's kind of this thing of taking every moment very seriously in that you're never going to have it again. And when we were talking about it, she was like, she kind of brought, it's very simple things. Like the last time you played in a sandbox, you had no idea it was the last time. And the last time you saw your best friend from second grade, you didn't know it was the last time. And that is true of every moment ever. And I kind of struggled to wrap my head around it because I didn't agree with it at first. But the more I thought about it, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
We record a podcast every week. It's not like the first time at all. This one isn't going to be like the next one. I look at, I paint now. I look at painting. I'm never going to paint again in the place I was on the last one because I'll be a little bit more comfortable. I'll be a little bit more comfortable taking a risk or, whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Rocked you?
Yeah. That's something I struggle
Hold on.
with.
As long as you don't talk about someone dying, I want to hear what you have to say.
No, it's not about dying.
Okay.
It's more... Yeah, I struggle with this a lot. I never... Because of the way my brain works of just like on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, I have a hard time savoring things. And I have a hard time taking things in or appreciating, whether that's career or relationships or moments or whatever it is. And there have been times in my life where other people have pointed out the weight of a situation that I was clueless on. Because I'm excited about the next thing. I've already moved on from this thing. One of the moments that came up was living there in Echo Park. And I was in my situationship. And that was kind of like our spot. We shared a lot of time there. And I was so excited to get out of that and into the new spot that I wasn't taking any of that in as like a closure thing.
Yeah.
And she pointed it out. She was sad and a little distraught. And I was like, what's going on? And she was like, this is the last time we'll be in this house. And I was like, oh, fuck.
You're like, bitch, we? What the fuck you mean we?
But yeah, it wasn't even on my radar because I was already moved.
Yeah. So when it was brought up to you, did it have an emotional effect.
Yeah, it slowed me down. And I was like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, you're right. And I was able to take it in those moments, but like yeah. You don't know when it's going to be your last time.
Mm-hmm.
And that is that's tough for me. Yeah, cuz I'm so excitable that I'm already on to the next thing. I'm not even here, you know.
It's interesting you see it as excitable.
It is for me because I'm like, even, you know, projects wise or whatever, like I'm so excited about the next thing that like this thing is old news. And I think that goes into like dopamine and ADHD and all that stuff. Like I'm excited with the new thing. And so, yeah, you don't think it's excitement? What do you think it is?
I don't know. I think it's a dopamine thing for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the new thing seems to consume me because it's so big, and the thing, whatever the thing is that I am closing out on, doesn't seem big or exciting anymore because I've conquered it, or
how have you conquered it? If it's
gone
not
through it, or experienced it.
What if it's not completed?
For me, the big hurdle is always the first one. And so once I'm over that big hurdle, then the rest is pretty easy because the first part's always the most overwhelming. And so even if it's not done, like done, I've already beat it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things are overwhelming and scary. And if I can just start to do them, then I beat it. And so, yeah, it might not be completed, but I'm not like actively battling it or worrying about it or thinking, you know, as much about it or any of those things. You know, does that make sense?
No.
Really?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. So
the only sense I can make of it is that your mom finished everything for you. So you're just completely programmed to start something and then be like, okie doke.
Oh. No, because I have a sense of completion when I do complete things. But the new thing is, what I'm saying is the new thing is now all consuming because it is so big and so new and so scary and so worrisome and like all these things. So like it almost takes all of my energy and focus to now point it at this new thing that I'm doing that I don't have to give to the old thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sounds self-protective to me.
How so? What do you mean self-protective?
Well, I mean, that's one of the biggest things you struggle with is starting so many things and never finishing them. Mm-hmm. Your self-worth is tied to your productivity.
Yeah.
So you continually keep essentially setting yourself up for failure. And you're telling yourself that you want to conquer. Well, it's so scary and I can conquer it and prove it to myself. Like, nah, I think you're punishing yourself. All right. We have a new sponsor.
Ooh.
The Maca Team.
Oh.
You know about Maca? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been taking Maca for like a little over a year now.
Yeah?
Buddy. Well, you know, my girl's sister is a hippie.
Yeah.
And I was asking her, hey, what should I be taking?
Yeah. She was like, a chill pill. Let's dance.
Why?
Hippie.
Why?
Hippie.
Chill pill? She doesn't
Yeah.
like pharmaceuticals, bitch. That's why I'm on Maca. No, I did ask her. I was like, I'm just going to be honest with you. I was worried about my testosterone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, take maca. It's great. And you want some TMI?
Sure.
After a week, started waking up with a little stiff again.
Yeah.
And haven't stopped since.
And we're not talking about your knees, huh?
No, we're talking about my ankles.
Okay.
That means penis.
Yeah.
And the place that I get my maca from, called the Maca Team, I reached out to them and I said, hey, I just want you guys to know it's a great product. And dude, the person on their social media is the same person who answered the phone. They're like a small business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, super legit.
Love that.
If you guys want to try out some maca, which it's from Peru, it's a root, it's natural, it's not pharmaceutical. I really like it. I've had great results. I've noticed improvement in my mood. I've noticed improvement in my energy, in my sleep. I really like it. So you can go to the macateam.com/secondhandtherapy. If you don't know how to spell maca, it's MACA. So the macateam.com/secondhandtherapy. They gave us a little discount code if you want to try it out, which I would recommend you do. I love it. Use code BEARCUB and you get 10% off. Ooh. So if you want to try out some maca, do it. The link will be in the episode description below. Promo code BEARCUB. Try out some maca. Get your dick hard when you wake up, you know?
I can't wait. Hey, if you're tired of hearing these ads, which I'm sure you are, you should head on over to Patreon. There are ad-free episodes and early access to episodes. You could be hearing this a week early, along with access to an entirely different podcast. Some would say a better one called The Other Shit Show.
It is fun.
It's non-therapy related.
It is fun.
Super fun. Plus you have early access.
It is fun.
To my new podcast series, Happy Not Funny, and it's ad-free episodes on that as well. Plus
also fun.
Merch discounts.
Also fun.
Live show things where we interact with the audience.
Live streams is what he's trying to say. We are not going on tour.
Yeah, that's true. What did I say?
He said live shows.
Well, same, you know?
Nope.
It's like a live show.
Nope.
It's like a Zoom.
Okay.
Anyways, you'll have access to us in a more intimate manner.
Intimate.
How about that?
Intimate? There's no N
yeah,
at the
like
end
the
of intimate.
like the candies.
Intimate.
Yeah.
Also, if you sign up, you get a little treat.
Oh, yeah.
So check out the different tiers. One of the tiers is just, if you're just here for secondhand therapy, you want no ads, we'll send you a dope little sticker. And I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of time went into designing this sticker.
Yeah.
Too much. You could argue too much. Yeah. It's a dope sticker, though. So if you sign up for that tier, we'll send you a sticker. The next tier, if you want the other podcast, if you want the bonus stuff from Secondhand Therapy, all the little extras, you get the sticker. And we are going to send you a signed print designed by yours truly. That took way too much time still. Way too much time. We'll sign it. We'll send it out to you. And then we have the top tier with the live streams. If you want to hang out with us a couple times a month, you get the sticker, the print, and we'll send you a t-shirt that we are not selling or getting anywhere else. So check out Patreon. If you sign up, you get some treats, and it's a good way to support the podcast.
We'll see you over there.
Thanks.
It's interesting.
I'm pretty smart, so I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always talking about, well, now I'm behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just described constantly putting yourself behind.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think you're addicted to the struggle, my boy. We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wonder if you actually want to improve in a lot of areas because it's so comfortable in the where you've been for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were to ask me, that's the story of my life. It's just like, I'm behind. I don't have time.
Yeah.
It's like, hey.
New project? Oh, yeah.
Got it. Would love to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you're drawn to the scary, I think.
I don't think I'm drawn to the scary. I think I'm drawn to the excitement.
Okay.
Where I'm like, this new thing is exciting and
yeah. You want to know really what it sounds like?
Yeah.
It sounds, because your value is in your productivity.
Mm-hmm.
You get excited at a new project. Your brain and your body think, this is it. This is the one, dude.
Mm.
And then when it doesn't, you don't feel different. You go, okay, ooh, maybe this one's the one.
Yeah.
And it's just a dopamine thing that you constantly think you're going to feel good enough after, and it never happens. So you just keep chasing new projects.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely in there. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wabi sabi, you know?
Hey.
Wabi sabi.
What about you? What about you in savoring moments and things like that?
I'm trying to. I've tried to be more aware. And I talked about this a few weeks ago. Of just when I'm experiencing little moments of joy.
Yeah.
When I'm in these little moments of joy, trying to notice them and just be in it, because I am aware that it's always little things now. It's just like driving around in my truck with my girl, or like my dog's laying on my chest and we're just like looking in each other's eyes.
No.
Like, I just try to be cognizant of like, this moment's going to be over anytime. And I really enjoy it. But yeah, trying to do that often throughout the day is, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is difficult. So it's going to take some time, but I hope to embrace it a lot more.
Only joy?
Any moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to embrace joy. Any of the more, for lack of a better word, negative emotions.
Yeah.
Rather than, yeah, you know what? I guess embrace. I guess the word I was going to use was accept. But no, I should probably try to embrace those as well.
I was thinking of the word recognize, but yeah, embrace is better. The other day, this is so funny. The other day,
I'll be the judge. Go ahead.
we're here in the kitchen, all three of us,
Yeah.
and she was doing something by the sink. She's like making food or cleaning up or something. I don't know. I think she's making food.
Okay.
And you were sitting in the chair across the room. And sorry. And I look over and I see you just kind of like staring up. And I thought you were like watching her. And I was watching you watch her. And I was like, God, this is a great moment. Like, look at him just like admire her, you know, and all this stuff. And I had all the feels. And then she moved and like walked away, and you were still just staring. You were just staring off into space.
Nice.
And I was like, oh. And then I had a decision to make. Do I keep that as a memory of like admiration and just lie to myself that like, man, I caught a good moment between them? Or do I just be like, man, that was funny and like, that was wrong about that?
But what if I was looking at her and when she moved, I just like,
Oh, you were zoned out.
You don't know that.
Buddy.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Okay.
You got to ask. Be like, hey, what are you looking at? And I go, I was thinking about Bluetooth speakers.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is funny, though.
Yeah. I was like, man, what a beautiful moment.
Yeah. I do catch myself looking at her like that sometimes, but yeah, it's never for that long. It's too vulnerable, dude.
Yeah?
Oh, if she catches me, I gotta be like, I was looking at you. No.
Really?
Never.
Buddy.
I look and I go, damn, and I go, abort. I get over it.
Really?
Yeah, bro, I don't need to be. No, I gotta do fucking look at her, dude. I'm not gonna get caught looking at my woman. I just heard it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I embrace that.
No, I've never seen anybody.
When I am.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, what are you looking at? I'm like, you.
Such a fuck boy. Jesus Christ. You. What are you looking at? You're over there. You girl.
Hey,
Looking at you, girl.
that's not how I say it. That's not.
Hey, girl. Aha. Looking at you. Aha. That's you. Idiot.
Uh-huh.
You know what else my therapist told me?
Hold on. What would happen? What do you think would happen if she's like, "What are you looking at?" And
I'd
you're
be
like,
embarrassed. That's what would happen.
Why?
I don't know. Vulnerable moment.
But you're vulnerable in other ways with her.
Yeah. Hey, I don't have a good answer for you, man.
Okay.
Feels embarrassing.
Okay.
Being a little lover boy.
Yeah.
But I am a lover boy.
Yes.
I guess that, I don't know.
I think this goes
Guarded.
Yeah, I think this goes into the crying thing as well, too. It's like you want to cry, you need to cry, you feel like crying, but you can't.
One, don't tell me I need to cry.
Hey,
Two,
you're telling me you need to
don't
cry.
tell me I feel like crying.
You tell me that all the time.
Nope. Well,
now, are you being guarded right now?
no. I feel unheard, so I'm trying to make myself heard. I do wish I could cry.
Right.
I don't know that I need to cry, but there are moments where I'm like, I feel emotion and I think I'm going to cry and it doesn't happen. That's true. But the blanket statement of I feel like I'm going to cry I don't feel that's true. So yes, I felt unheard or misheard or misunderstood.
Okay.
So I decided to communicate how I'm actually feeling about it.
Right. And crying is probably the most vulnerable thing you could do.
For me, yeah, probably.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think that's true for everybody.
Yeah.
No.
Talking about you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is a piece of that, of like...
I didn't ask, but go ahead.
That's what the show is.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
Let me get you an on-air sign. Just to remind you that, hey.
Oh, we're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing now.
Yeah. Okay. So you think it goes into crying. Why?
Because it's all vulnerability.
You think all vulnerability is the same?
I don't think it's all the same, but I think there's an umbrella there of like, that is a layer of being vulnerable, and it is embarrassing or uneasy for you, or, you know, to be seen that way. And I think if you can, I'm sure you've already been trying to, but like figure out what is that about being seen, being vulnerable. Like, what is it? Weakness? Is it we don't have time for that? Is it, you know, it's like a mixture of like all these things. And it's
I think it's weakness, and I feel in those moments that it'll be used against me later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, this is I feel like it's under that umbrella of like, what are you looking at? You. And then later, if you guys are arguing or something like that, she could use it against you. You weren't saying that earlier when you were looking at me in the kitchen and now I got to and it's like, yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
Got a problem, man. I don't like being vulnerable. Yeah, it's way more easy to observe. I'm a very, very good observer, very good communicator. But yeah, vulnerability is very hard for me.
Yeah.
A lot of shame around it. Don't know why. Still trying to crack it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, am I still trying to crack it? No, I haven't talked about it in a couple weeks. Mind your fucking business, you know? Yeah. Now, before I was interrupted,
Sure.
on that idiotic fucking thread you were tugging on, moron idiot. You know what else my therapist said?
There's the humor. Yeah. What's up?
She said resentment is a choice.
Oof, that's a bar, dog.
You agree with that?
Resentment is a choice.
My therapist said resentment is a choice.
Yeah, I think on the level of Zen and all that stuff, and yeah, I think resentment is a choice.
Why?
I think it fits into all of those things being choices, right? Like anger and everything. Like those are all choices that you are making. It's all about reaction. And so, yeah, you could choose to be okay with something or to let it go instead of holding on to it.
It's a choice. That is.
Resentment?
The choice of letting go and being okay with something.
I think to a certain point, yeah. I think the initial reaction isn't a choice. The initial reaction is just that's just you. But holding on to it, yeah, I think that's a choice.
I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. Ready?
Sure.
Now, when I say, my therapist said something a choice, and then you talk like you know what I'm going to say, just ask a question, right? Because that's what the show is. I'm going to get an on-air sign to stick up your ass.
Now, why are you angry at me right now?
I'm not angry at you right now. My therapist said resentment is a choice, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay?
Okay.
In a situation where you could resent another person, often, myself included, maybe. I think I'm above it. My therapist doesn't think so. She can mind her business.
Sure.
We are often relying on the story that we're telling ourselves and not the facts of what happened. So in the situation that we were discussing, it was essentially, okay, the facts are I did A, the other person did B, and that's all we know. But I have the story of, okay, the other person doing B doesn't care, isn't aware, isn't paying attention, none of this is important to them. And that's all a story that I have. And none of that is, I'm not going off of the facts. And if I were to go off the facts, if I was hurt or frustrated with the other person's actions, it's very simple. I could go, hey, I did A, you did B. Either that hurt my feelings, which is a very vulnerable thing to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Or I think I'm going to start maybe feeling resentful if this keeps happening. So I'm not going to do A anymore. And those two are very vulnerable things. And it's just so much easier to go with the story we have in our head. And that leads to resentment. Are you tired of staring at your phone? Are you addicted to it?
Oh my God.
Are you?
Yeah, well, yeah, like everybody else, sure.
Okay. All right, well, let me tell these people about my new phone.
Okay.
It's called the Light phone.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah, you've seen me use it. The Light phone, also known, some people call it a dumb phone. Anyway, it's a smartphone. It has internet, but the internet will only get you navigation. There is no email. There is no social media. Nothing like that. It does calls. It does texts. It does navigation. It has a calendar and a flashlight.
It's like having a BlackBerry again.
Kinda.
Oof.
Yeah.
I love that.
It has a pretty cool camera too, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah?
It's got a dope camera on it. It's got a camera. Yeah. Anyway, they were nice enough. They sent us a little discount code if anybody wants to get on the Light phone train with us. So there's a link in the episode description for the Light phone. And then if you want to pre-order the Light phone 3, use code Secondhand Therapy, all lowercase. Try out a Light phone. It's pretty great.
Stop your doom scrolling.
Stop your doom scrolling. Be more present in life. Link down below. Promo code Secondhand Therapy, all lowercase. Check out a Light phone. Join us in the present world.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So do you think resentment's a choice?
Well, once you put it like that, kind of, because it's so much easier to whatever the person you're resenting over whatever to just tell them, hey, this happened and that hurt my feelings, or this happened and I'm feeling a little resentful. Because you're putting yourself in a situation to be rejected or mocked or blamed or anything like that. So it's easier to just tell yourself a story in your head and resent.
Yeah.
It's just easier that way. What's up?
This is where my old friend comes in. Context.
And?
Yeah, you could tell yourself all the story in your head.
Yeah.
Or you could get context.
From the guy who never asked the question, what do you usually do?
I get context.
Why do you lie to me?
I get context all the fucking time.
This fucking guy. Buddy.
The other day I tried to get context and you go, why does it matter? That's your new thing, by the way, with me the last couple times. It's been like, does it matter? Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I need context.
No, you
but
don't.
that's me gathering context, and you're telling me you don't do that.
No, well,
I do it.
We put up a clip today of you going, let's go thrifting. And I go, we've been hanging out too much. And you go, you got it. Did that hurt your feelings when that happened?
Yes. Now,
did you gather context or did you just run away like a ghost?
now in that scenario,
Right.
Hey,
which is more likely to happen?
Not every scenario.
I know.
You know what?
What?
I think it has to do with guilt.
I don't understand.
In that moment, I felt guilty. I felt like I did something wrong, that I was bugging you too much. So that I didn't need any more context. You said we're hanging out too much. I fact checked it and I went, yeah, you know what? I've been bugging him a lot. That makes sense. I'm good.
Yeah.
Now in a scenario where it's like, hey, X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, oh, that's not. I don't give a fuck. We had a bad clip. The footage was all fucked up in the last episode.
Yeah.
And you had come in a couple days after it had gone up on Patreon, and we were talking about the differences in the clips and this and that. I don't want to bore everybody, but there was a conversation had, and then you walked out, and I felt like the moment was like unfinished, or like you were building resentment towards me or something. And so I tracked you down and I said, hey man, did you think that I was just like, I didn't care about that, or that I didn't try things, or and you were like, does it matter? I'm like, yes, it does matter. And so that was me gathering context, because I felt like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong here, but I feel like I'm getting in trouble, or he's upset or something like that. So those are the two. So when I feel like, yep, I fact checked it and I have been bugging him, I'm guilty. You got it. I'll take my lashings. But when I'm like, hey, I think you got it wrong, that's when I'm like, all right, let's see the context. Does that make sense?
No. I understand what you're saying, but no, I think you're lying to yourself.
Okay.
Would you like to hear why?
Sure.
Well, in the former, your feelings, I guess, weren't at stake, because you checked it in your head and you go, oh, that is true. And with regards to the footage,
yeah,
what we're talking about is the footage bad? Why is the footage bad? That's not what you're coming to me with later.
Right.
You're coming to me with your feelings.
Yeah.
So it's a different conversation. Had you come in and said, are you feeling resentful that the footage came out bad? And I go, no. You wouldn't need more context. But it wasn't about that. It was about you were feeling bad and you needed somebody else to help you feel better. Does that make sense?
Yes and no. Describe feeling bad.
You felt like you were in trouble. You thought I was mad at you.
Yes, but but my point was that there was an innocence there of not being like, hey, that's not, I did my best and I feel like you're upset with me. And in the other scenario, I'm guilty. I have been bugging you today. You know what I mean? Like, or the last couple days or whatever. So like, I've been around a lot, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I did mess up in that first scenario.
Jesus Christ.
I know,
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of argument,
I
like,
got you.
I did mess up.
Yeah.
So you got it. I don't need more context. I know what happened.
Uh-huh.
And in the other scenario, I'm like, no, there's something missing here. I feel like you're upset with me over something that you misinterpreted my intentions or something like that. I think that's what's going on. And
so it's how you're being seen.
Not only being seen, but it's protecting the relationship too. It's like like, so I want to know that we're okay.
How does you coming and being like, hey, I didn't do anything wrong there. How is that protecting the relationship?
It wasn't me coming and being like, I didn't do anything wrong. It was me wondering if you were upset with me or upset with the situation. That's what I was trying to figure out. Because I feel like then that would build resentment down the road.
You didn't even ask me if I was upset.
Yeah, I was trying to gauge it.
Helpful. Because in all this context gathering, none of it was about how I was actually feeling. You stay with me, told yourself a story that I was upset.
Yeah.
And then acted on that story. No?
I did. And came in to fact check it.
Now, if this microphone wasn't attached, I would drop it. Because what
I
I just did
to fact check it with context.
But none of the context was, are you upset?
Yes, it was. What did I ask you when I came in there?
Because
I don't really
it
remember,
was something along the lines of, do you think I didn't care about the footage or something like that?
Oh, yeah. The reason I didn't...
Hey, real quick.
I don't matter.
I don't need to know the reason.
I know.
Yeah. What you're doing right now is another big clip we had. You're not being accountable, and I don't know why. But go ahead. Tell me why.
I'm not being accountable how? For not asking about your feelings?
Dude, the footage was fucked up, and the footage is your job. It happened, and it's fine.
Sure.
You're allowed to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is like, you need to know that I know that you didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, it was out of my control.
If I thought you did it on purpose, we wouldn't work together.
Yeah. Yeah, it was...
Do you think you were accountable about the footage?
Here's my question about accountability.
Uh-huh.
If it's out of your control, then how am I'm supposed to still be accountable for it?
I think saying it's out of your control is dodging accountability, to be quite honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so even if it's not in your control, you're still accountable for it.
Yes, for sure.
How is that? I'm genuinely asking.
I think that's in your control. Like we don't know why the footage happened.
Right.
You're responsible for the footage. You're responsible for the files. You're responsible for the editing program.
Sure.
Only one of us could know what happened. I'm responsible for all the other areas of the business.
Right.
If my email goes down or whatever and I miss something, that's still on me. Because I should have either, one, had a workaround, two, had a way to, like, there's always a way around the things. There always is. And if I didn't take the time to find it, or if I didn't do it, then yes, that's on me. Even if Gmail's down. There's another way to get in contact with whoever I need to not fuck up the thing or whatever. Yeah, right. I'd be accountable for that. Because that's my responsibility in our business. Does that make sense or no?
I'm trying to see if it makes sense or not, because and also I'm trying to sift through, like, I wouldn't expect accountability in those scenarios. I'd be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Honestly, I don't care.
I know, that's what I'm trying to check with myself, to be like, why don't I
expect accountability
in something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if I expect it from myself. Like I consider myself an accountable person. I consider myself a responsible person. I'm not, I need to be those things. Otherwise I'm just lying to myself, and I'm not interested in doing that. Especially with something as accountability and responsibility, I do see as part of my character.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll lie to myself about a diet, or I'm going to start going on walks, whatever. Like, I can work through all that. But like, my character of accountability when I'm being relied on, like, that is important to me. So whether you expect it or not, I expect it. Most times in my life, when I go out of my way to be accountable, people will say, dude, you're fine. And I will stop them and go, yeah, but it's important that I'm accountable for this.
Yeah.
It's weird. I get it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
I'm trying to think of the out of control and the accountability. Like, all right, let's say we live in a world where there are no taxis, Ubers, anything like that.
Okay.
Just personal vehicles. And I go, hey, I'll drive us to the concert on Friday. Mm-hmm. Friday comes, we go to start my car. It ain't working.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, fuck. My car's not working.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're like, okay. And then we end up problem solving and doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
I would obviously like apologize for the inconvenience and all that stuff, but that's something that's out of my control, that the car didn't work. And so the accountability, other than an apology, is still necessary.
That's your choice.
But you're saying it is.
For me?
Yeah. What does that look like for you then? You would say...
I mean, you're not going to like this.
Yeah.
I've never owned a car that didn't start. Like, I can't even fathom what that's like to be... I know, dude.
Okay, let's use our imaginations.
Yeah, I would honestly...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be... that's my car didn't start. That's my fault.
Yeah.
For sure. The car is clearly not maintained. Something's broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, because I've never had a car not start, I stand by that, dude. Like, I just do.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to think of a scenario where it's just like a fluke and you still have to be like,
yeah,
that's on me.
Yeah. Flukes are, I think they're on me usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was flukes happen, but like,
yeah,
I'll be accountable for it. And then like, and I think maybe you think accountability means it's your fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm tying it to, is like,
accountability and blame aren't the same for me.
Okay.
Just taking responsibility.
Okay. That's where I'm getting caught up, because even when you were like telling it back to me about like, this is your job, and this, I'm like, yeah, but I can't control, like, all the settings were right. Like it was just a fluke that it happened. Mm-hmm. And so,
can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
You know what? It's not helpful. I'm sorry. Keep going. It's really not helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, accountability is linked to blame there, because I'm like, oh, it was a fluke that it had. Like, I'm sorry that it happened. I'm trying my best to fix it, and that's what I can control, and that's what I can do. So yeah, coming to you and being like, hey man, I know that was my job and it fucked up. Like, sorry about that. And that's where I get caught up in, because I'm like, everything was correct. So saying even that, like, hey, I'll make sure I double check next. Well, we did. Everything was okay. What were you going to say that's not helpful?
It's not helpful, man.
Sure.
It's not helpful. It's just going to hurt your feelings.
Okay.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
But you're holding it in and it's building resentment.
It's not. It's just we look at things differently.
Okay.
That's all. And that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't resent you over it.
Accountability and blame are different.
In my head.
So what does accountability look like if you were me in that situation? Because that's what I'm getting tripped. Again, that's what I'm like, hey, I'll do a better job next time. I was like, well, we did the same thing we always do. So like, a better job next time means what? You know? So like, is that the answer?
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Because I don't have a better way to get my thoughts into words.
Okay.
So when I came in here and I was like, hey, well, the clips look pretty normal, but the thing looks terrible.
Yeah.
And you were showing me the export. I'm not familiar with the editing software at all.
Right.
The first thing I go is, what's that yellow caution triangle at the bottom?
Yeah.
You didn't notice that.
Right.
I noticed it in 2 seconds. You're staring at that thing for hours editing and didn't notice.
Yeah.
So when you say everything was the same, well, it wasn't. There was a caution thing that there was something wrong with the footage that you missed. I didn't miss it. I don't even know the program.
Yeah.
But you missed it. So that is one thing.
Sure.
That you could have been accountable for. Be like, dude, I didn't. Yeah. Did you try to get the footage from the cameras? Transfer them again. See if was it a file issue? Was it a transfer issue? What troubleshooting went through? Did you go through? Because you were pretty certain it was an issue with one of the files.
Yeah.
Did you try retransferring from the cameras?
I did not try to retransfer, but I tried to reload the files, all that stuff. I looked at the file, like, yeah, I recolored them several times. Like, yeah.
But you didn't try to, so you're saying it's a file issue, but you just did everything with the same file.
Sure. But reloading it into the program is different. But go on.
I'm just saying, I would have, there are other avenues I would have taken. And then to answer your question, the accountability would then sound like, hey man, there's an issue with the footage. I have tried everything I can think of. It looks bad. I'm going to try and figure out why it happened, but to get this out on time, it's going to have to look bad. And I understand that that's on me, and I'm going to do everything I can so this doesn't happen again. There's no apology there.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, this happened, and it's on me.
That makes sense.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that's blame.
And we know that. Jesus.
That's a bear.
It's not.